Nelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my Boxycharm unboxing video. If you are new to my channel, first of all, hi, welcome. But every single month when I receive my Boxycharm, I like to do a makeup tutorial using the products that are in the box. I like to do a makeup tutorial just to kind of show you guys how the products work, to test them, put them in action, see if they work, see if they don't work, see if I like them, see if I don't like them. And I think you guys really like the videos because a lot of the times when you receive new products, maybe you don't know how to properly use them or all that stuff. So for today, we're just gonna play with the goodies that came in this month's Boxycharm and see if we like them and see if we don't like them. And as always, and I know, I say this in every single Boxycharm video, but my Boxycharm videos are not sponsored. I do them because I want to do them. So let's do it. Once you open it up, you have the nice little card with all of the product details and prices. And then once you open up the flap, this is what you see. So really quickly, I'm gonna run through the items that I got in my box, just so that if you are here for that, you can get it out of the way. But this month's theme is Wildflower. Super, super duper cute. And then you have the prices on everything. The first thing that I see in my box is the Nightmare by Nightingale? What? First thing that I see in my box is this Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow palette, and this is called Nightingale. This retails for $35 and you do pay $21 for your box. It's not a palette that I will pick on my own because it is more on the cooler tone, which I don't really tend to do cool tones, but it is still really nice and I do like it and I'm excited to put it to the test. So this is the first thing. Next we have a Laura Geller blush and this retails for $28. I've never tried their blushes, so I am excited to try this one. It's like a really pretty pinky shade and it does have some like peachy undertones in there, so I am excited to use this. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but it is $28. Then we have the Atomized Brushes, the Ojito set, and this retails for $18 and you do get 3 brushes, which I'll show you how I use them in just a second. Next up we have the Hank and Henry. This is in the shade, it's a matte liquid lipstick in the shade Petal Pusher, and it's like a really pretty pinky shade. So one thing that I do have to complain about in Boxycharm is that I wish that when they send a palette and a lip product, I wish they would kind of just match the palette, because this pinky shade I don't think goes with this palette. Like this is like super cool, and this is, I mean, this is still kind of a cool lipstick, but it's so bright and this is so dark that I don't think they go together. So I wish that's one thing that they would work on, just to make the box really cohesive and just kind of work well together, because this, I don't feel like this shade's gonna go with this, but we can try to make it work. The last thing that I got in my box is the Butter London Glazing Lustrous Liner in Disco, and this retails for $19. That is everything that I got in my box, and now we're gonna go ahead and put it all together and see what look we can come up with. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I really quickly primed my eyelids using a concealer. You guys know that's my preferred way, my preferred method to prime my eyelids. So now I'm gonna go into the Pretty Vulgar palette and I'm gonna take this vanilla shade, and I am going to use this just to set my eyelid into place and to make sure that concealer does not crease. Going in with the blending brush that came in that Ojito set, I'm going to take the Hide and Seek shade, which is this shade right here. I'm actually going to make this my transition shade. So I am going to put this in my crease as my transition. So right in here. I'm going to be taking that same blending brush and going in to the shade Flip Out, which is this brown shade right here. And I'm going to keep this one a little bit lower in my crease. I'm going to concentrate most of the product in the outer corner and blend it in towards the inner corner, but I am not adding any more product. I am just really going to buff that in the outer corner up a little bit into the crease, and then with whatever is left on my brush, I am bringing that in towards the inner corner. A little bit more of Hide and Seek, which is our transition shade, And I'm gonna work this in the crease to make sure that everything is nice and buffed in and that there is no harshness. I'm gonna be taking a little piece of tape and I'm gonna put this on the outer corner because I think I'm gonna create a smoky wing. So I am going to line it up in the outer corner and with the arch of the brow and place that right there. Okay, so I am going to go into the shade Swoop, which is this dark brown shade right in here. And I am going to take this and I am going to start in the outer corner and I'm not going to take it up towards the crease. I want the shade to be mostly concentrated just in that outer corner area. And then I'm going to blend it in towards the lash line. Next, I'm going in with my Ojitos flat brush and I'm going to take the shade After Midnight, which is this one right here. And I am going to pretty much do the same thing. I'm going to place it right in here in the outer corner, but I'm going to keep it a little bit lower than the brown shade that we applied. So right in here. I am going to bring it all the way in towards the inner corner. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Flip Out, which is this brown right here. And I'm just going to work this right in between those two shades that we applied just to kind of soften everything up. I'm going to take that same flat brush and now I'm going into the shade All Nighter, which is the dark black shade. And this one I am going to place really close to my lash line and kind of wing it out just a little bit, but I'm placing it really close to the lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Pillow Fight and a little bit of Nocturnal, and I'm just going to lightly apply this all over the lid just to soften all of those shades out. So now I'm going to go in to the eyeliner that came in the box and I'm just going to apply this really close to my lash line. Ooh, and it has like a glitter. It has glitter. I didn't know that. So I'm just going to do like a tiny baby wing. Alrighty, and now I'm just going to go ahead and remove the tape. Bam. Go in with the makeup wipe and I'm just going to wipe off any fallout and clean anything up. Okie dokie, so let's go ahead and work on the skin and then we'll come back to the eyes later on to finish them, but let's get the skin under control for now. For primer, I am going in with my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I have been obsessed, in love, in a relationship with this foundation. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I have mine in the shade 220 Natural Beige. It makes my skin look so freaking flawless. It makes all of my pores look teeny tiny and the coverage on this is so beautiful and I love the finish. It is beautiful. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to replace it soon because I wear it a lot. For concealer, I'm going in with my ColourPop concealer in the shade Light 14. This concealer mixed in with the color of this foundation, it just looks so perfect and so pretty. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm just going to blend this into the skin. I'm going to set my under eyes using my Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 05. Then I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Powder once again, but this time in the shade number 20. Shake it up. And then I am going to set the rest of my skin using this powder. I'm going to bronze up my skin using this Charlotte Tilbury Duo. This is in the shade, it doesn't say, it just says Film Star Bronze and Glow. I'm going to take a mixture of both and I am just going to apply this in the hollows of the cheek and really buff that in. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of the face powder and I am just going to apply this right here to clean up that area. Before we go ahead and blend out the under eye baking, I'm actually going to finish my eyes just in case we have any fallout. That baking powder is going to make sure that everything just sticks to it and we can wipe it off later on. I'm going to go ahead and take a black liner and I'm just going to line my waterline. Then I'm going to take my flat brush once again and I'm going to take the shade All Nighter which is this shade right here. And I am going to apply this in the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into the shade Flip Out, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to buff this in the lower lash line to soften up that black line and make everything really nice and smoky. I'm going to take the JH07 brush with a little bit of a translucent powder, and I'm just going to wipe off all of this baking that we have and remove any of the fallout. So in this month's box, we did get a blush, Laura Geller blush that we received in this month's box. This one is called Tropic Hues, and I am, ooh, there's a lot of fallout. Do you see that? Look at the cap. There's a lot of fallout. So I'm going to take very little of this. I'm going to put some on the back of my hands, and I'm going to apply to the apple. I'm going to take a big fluffy powder brush, and I'm going to blend in the bake that we have and also blend it up to soften everything. I am going to really quickly do my mascara and pop on some lashes. I'm going to be using the Kiss Lashes in Opulence, and then I'll be right back to finish the rest of the face. So moving on to highlight, I'm going in with the Artist Couture highlight in Illuminati. First, I'm going to take my Ojitos brush from Alamat, the one with the flat side. And I'm going to dip into this powder, and I am, where's my mirror? And I am going to place this right here in the inner corner. And I'm also going to take a little bit of this in the arch of the brow. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit more of that highlight with a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the JH42. And I'm going to put some on the tip of the nose. Don't worry, we're going to blend it. And down the bridge of the nose. And I am going to apply this on the tops of the cheekbones. Alrighty, moving on to lips. I'm going in with the Buxom lip liner in the shade Dolly Danger. And then to finish off the look, I'm going in with the Hank and Henry liquid lipstick in Petal Pusher and apply that to the center. Okay, so this is the finished look. This is everything, and I do have to say, I actually do like the way that it turned out. I thought that I wasn't gonna like the lip combination with this palette because it is such a dark palette. I thought I was going to prefer more of like a nude. I do really like this lip. I just don't think a lot of people are gonna like it because a lot of people are not gonna want to wear both eyes and both lips, if you know what I'm saying. But I do really like it. I'm actually going to be wearing it out to dinner today. Might as well just go all out for tonight's dinner. My overall thoughts is that I like the box. It's not my favorite box ever, but I do really like it. I like the palette. It's really nice. It's definitely not something that I would have picked up on my own, so it's really nice that now I got the chance to try it out and wear it and realize that I actually do really like it. The eyeshadows performed really well. They blended nice. They were really nice and pigmented, and I liked it. I enjoyed it. I do really like the brushes. I have tried these brushes before and I do love them, so I was so excited to see them in a box because now you guys get to try it and I get to have a second set because I love them so much. The blush was really nice. I love Laura Geller products. They're really nice. I had never tried a blush from her, but I do like the color. I like the pigmentation. I liked it. And the eyeliner, I do like the liner, but I'm not crazy about glitter liners. I would have much rather prefer just a black liner because I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. Like, see right here, I keep thinking I have lash glue like stuck in my eye, and it's not lash glue, it's actually my liner because it has glitter in it. So I would have definitely preferred a black liner, but it's still a nice change, switching it up, you know. And I like that the holidays are coming up now, and it's just a great liner if you just want to do like a glitter liner on its own. That will look really pretty as well. And the lips, I do like the lips. I like the formula on this. I definitely overlined my lips a little bit too much today. It's making me look kind of like Miranda Sings, not gonna lie. But I do really like the color and I like the formula. There's not super matte. I can still feel my lips. You know, my lips are still movable. And yeah, I like the formula. There is a little bit of transfer right there, but other than that, I'm happy, no complaints there. So yeah, I think that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a thing or two on how to use your Boxycharm items. Let me know in the comments what you got for Boxycharm because they have like, I don't know how many different boxes. So this is my box. Let me know in the comments what you got and what you were most excited to try. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you want to sign up for Boxycharm. Again, video is not sponsored. I think that's it. So I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to share the video with your family, your friends, and everybody on the internet. So I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with a brand new video. Mwah!